Girl, the way the economy is going, everybody could use some change because prices are rising, rent is expensive, food is expensive. Now, even the little things that we used to comfort ourselves are now very expensive. And so I think I could personally also use some change, yeah? And that is why I am practicing very boring people habits that could actually make you rich. And so if you are here today, buckle up because these habits, you might not like them. Please don't be fooled. This Stanley was a gift. You know, I use my money to buy Stanley. The first boring habit is the habit of using what you already have. Now, before I got this Stanley cup, I had wanted to actually buy it. Yeah. But then I looked in my cupboard and I have like 3 thermos flasks. So why should I buy something that serves the same purpose as what I already have? Girl, if you open your wardrobe right now, there are clothes that you've not worn for months. If you open your kitchen cabinet, there are ingredients you've not used for years. Let's not even talk about skincare, okay? We have things that we don't need, and yet you continue to shop every single day. Instead of yielding to the temptation of buying new stuff, girl, use and finish what you already have, okay? Before you go get a new outfit, ask yourself, can I mix and match what I already have? Because if you have 2 jeans, okay, and 3 basic tops, girl, you can make so many outfits from just those items. If you already have an item that can serve the purpose for the thing that you want to buy, girl, save that money, okay, and let's use what we already have. Next is the habit of buying reusable items. Girl, this is one biggest difference between people who build wealth and consumers, okay? Consumers are always looking for convenient stuff, okay? So you go for a disposable cup, disposable plate because it helps you save time and it's cheaper upfront. But what you don't count is the long-term cost of always replacing your disposable item. Instead, you can go for reusable kitchen napkins, reusable bowls, reusable bottles. You can use those items for some time before finally throwing them off. Now, those reusable items may cost a little more upfront, but when you count the long-term cost of replacing the disposable items, you realize that it's going to cost you more in the long run to keep replacing the disposable ones as compared to getting what you can reuse. Next habit is the habit of waiting before you buy something. Girl, this habit alone can save you a lot of money, okay? Because a lot of times when we have this impulse to buy, it comes with a certain urgency. So we don't even pause to think if the thing we buy is something we can really use. So ideally, you can give yourself about 24 hours or even a week. And if after that time you still feel like you need to buy the item, you go ahead and buy it. Interestingly, a lot of the times you cool down and realize that, oh, I almost wasted my money. Because previously you were excited, and so your brain was finding every way and means to convince you that that was something that you needed. Girl, you come to see that item for what it really is. So next time, girl, pause, think, and make sure that you're buying the item with intention. Next boring habit is the habit of not buying items because it is Black Friday. Girl, sales can look like opportunities, okay? But what you don't know is that they are designed to trap you. Because you hardly go to the shop on Black Friday and buy just one thing. No, you don't. So the money we're trying to save on that one item, you take it and spend it on the additional item. And especially if it comes to free shipping, girl, you buy more than 2. So one rule that I use when it comes to sales is that except I have already wanted to buy the item and I've been planning for it for months, the one is on sale, I am getting it. But if I'm only going to buy it because it's Black Friday, girl, I have to give myself some time out. Think. Pause, think, and make sure that what I'm buying actually serves a purpose. Next habit is something really strange, okay? Not many people feel comfortable doing this, but it's having morning money check-ins. And I do this with my money diary. Every morning, take some like 10 minutes and plan what you want to spend your money on in a day. And in the evening, take some time off to see if you really lived up to your word, okay? Because once you have everything planned, you are able to really notice the leaks and the impulse purchases and avoid them. This one is a very boring one, and it is meal prepping. Yeah, not a lot of people enjoy meal prepping. But once you get used to meal prepping, you realize that it doesn't only save you money, girl, it saves you your health. Okay, so for this whole week, I'm gonna eat curry rice prepared with chicken stock and chicken for lunch. And in the evening, I'll take maybe some fruits, or I don't know, fruits. But I've already cooked my lunch and it's actually okay. It saves you a lot of time and it saves you money, because if I have to spend 50 cedis buy lunch every single day, meal prepping is gonna save me about 30 cedis of that money. Because when you buy food, you don't only pay for the food, you pay for the time the person spent cooking it. So girl, take some time off, get a menu, cook in batches and store it, because this one is going to help you avoid last minute takeout. It's going to help you intentionally shop when it comes to groceries, and it's going to save you a lot of time. Next boring habit is not going with the flow. Okay, I have made it a mission to not buy what is ideal, to not live up to other people's expectation. Okay, because society puts you in a box. They want you to look a certain way at a certain age, and if you don't live like that, it means you're broke, it means you are not fulfilled. But fulfillment is personal. Okay, so I'm rather gonna spend money on things that are meaningful to me. I'm gonna spend money on experiences that I want, not what society wants me to do. And by doing this, I don't only save money, but I'm using my money intentionally. Next up is keeping my skincare simple. Girl, all you need is a cleanser, an antioxidant, a moisturizer, and sunscreen for the morning, and in the night you can use whatever you want depending on what kind of skin condition you have. That is it. Give your skin a break, because if you don't give your skin a break, you're gonna get a lot of problems. You end up spending a lot of money going to fix it, which is going to come out of your savings. Next habit is a habit of paying in cash. Girl, I always tell myself that if I cannot pay in cash today, I will not take it. Okay, I'm not gonna credit an item, because when I started working at first, the people at my workplace would be like, oh, Franca, take this. You pay small. That is how you get things. That is not true. What that practice does is that it makes you get clutter. You just accumulate stuff that you will never use. Imagine my grandma having like clothes and utensils that they have accumulated and they are never going to use it. That is clutter, because every single day you're going to get new things, new versions of things to come. Just imagine if you were holding aluminium cooking pots. Now we have cast iron, we have non-stick. So what makes so what becomes of your aluminium? Building what is really simple. Okay, it doesn't come from dramatic changes, it comes from boring small habits repeated over time. And so if you're able to practice this, girl, it's gonna save you some money, which you intend save, invest, and that is how we start. You start small, let it compound, and you can become a millionaire. Okay, I'm not promising you that you're going to become a millionaire today. No, your job is not to become a millionaire today. Your job is to cultivate habits that will set you up to become the millionaire. I hope you took a thing or two from this video, girl. If this video was useful, then go ahead, give me a like, and till I see you next time, take care of yourself.